Yo, it's been a while since we've done one of these.
I know, right?
Ugh.
When was the last time? Let's find out. I just like video games.
Like, I want to say December.
Fucking I did I just love video games?
Yep, I just love video games.
There we go.
It's fitting, right?
You've already uploaded how many fucking videos?
Oh, a lot. Like I said, I want to say it's December, man.
Oh my.
It might be
3
longer
years
than
ago.
December, in fact.
Old Man Ramblings 3 was a year ago.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The first one was 3 years ago.
Yeah, we need to do these a little more often, huh?
Uh-huh.
So, what subject matter were we talking about? Oh, right,
It was just
intentional
say the
slow players.
Oh, motherfuckers, hold on, I gotta turn you down on my end. You are on the loud side.
I apologize.
No, it's not your fault. It's just Discord being Discord. How am I? How am I? Am I clear enough?
You're coming through nice and clear.
Good. Got a different mic on. All right. Well then, whenever you're ready, then, sir.
Intentional slow players, man. And specifically, obviously, MTG, I guess, but in like any card game, are the
Yeah,
most.
slow players in general, and then again, like in like,
Well, it depends on like the game. Like
well, even
if you're like new to a thing and you're slow, that's one thing. But at the point where it's just like I'm just going to drag out every single
yeah.
fucking minute. Oh my god.
No mercy for them. No,
No,
no respect. No nothing. It's
no
like, dude,
mercy, no respect. Because you know what they're doing. You know they're just trying to bore you into just quitting. Because that's all
because
they're doing. That's all they're
I
capable of doing.
I've legitimately have left some game. There was a few games in Hearthstone. Like it was very early in the match, on like turn like 3, turn 4, the guy is still just roping and intentionally. I'm like, you know what? No, I don't have the patience for this shit today. Granted, I play Face Hunter every single time, and so I'm very just play something, smack you in the face, and then go next, and rinse and repeat. But then you get those control players, not even necessarily control players, but like anyone who's like just like you said, methodically drawing it out for whatever reason. Like, dude, it's turn 1. Just pass or drop something. It's not that difficult.
Exactly. Because there is a difference. Like even there's a point where like okay, if I'm playing against someone who has just the grip and I'm just like all right, I can't play anything. That's one thing. That's the point of your deck. But there's a difference between being a control player and being slow.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's again like turn one where you have literally maybe two options of, or I guess in Hearthstone it'd be, do you have something turn one? No.
Oh, you
Pass.
got the coin? No, just drop it. Fuck. Or hell, like the other day watching you on Magic the Gathering, you it's turn 1, dude. Just drop your land and go. What are you gonna do? Fucking nothing. Nothing you're
And
gonna
I
do.
have like the mindset of like most of the time if they're like playing like that, it's like all right, I'm just gonna concede. And well, sometimes if they're like playing slow per se, it's just like all right, I'm just gonna concede here. And other times it really depends. If it feels like they're maliciously trying to intentionally slow
Oh
play,
yeah.
I'm not conceding because I'm not negotiating with this terrorist.
See, that's the other thing. There is maliciously doing it like some of these guys do. And then there is, of course, you're playing a for magic purposes like a blue-white deck where requires an ounce of thinking and planning. Like mid-match, sure, you know what, fine. Maybe you got some crazy ass combo you're calculating for or something, but ah, don't do that. Don't do that.
So yeah,
Oh, do
obviously
that. Do that.
there's
That's fine. That's
yeah.
fine. I will sit and wait patiently while you drop this combo that's going to kill me, or I'm just going to ignore anyway. But otherwise, no, don't stop,
Otherwise,
people.
just look. Come on, man.
Just,
There's no reason to
just.
do this. You're just clearly saying, I just want to be a piece of shit. I've
Mhm.
either lost or I have the inability to just take the L, so I'm gonna be a piece of shit. Period.
Mhm.
Oh
Which is funny because this doesn't just thinking about it. This isn't just exclusive to card games or things like
no,
that.
it's not. It's
Because
definitely not.
in Warcraft, 3, way back when, and I would still play the hell out of that. I would occasionally we would see people just the game's over, right?
Hmm.
You have no main left, but now
Hmm.
you're wasting everyone's time by running your little wisps around, building main, town halls or whatever somewhere else in just random places in the map. So we have to then waste like 5 to 10 more minutes of our life just trying to find you and killing you. And you can't come back from that when you have lost your base completely. You have no income or no whatever. You're
No,
just
no, man,
dead.
I totally got a chance. You wait. Come
It's like
on,
we get it. We get it. You're a dick. Can we go now?
please,
I
please.
will
I
not
just want to
lose
go
my
next.
victory. If it's ranked, nah. If it's ranked, I'm not gonna lose or leave. But if
Oh
it's
no, of
unranked,
course
you know
not.
what? Sure, whatever. Here, have your moral victory. I guess you can
Yeah,
have
everyone's.
call it.
It really does. It really does depend on the game mode, or really depends on what's happening. If I know I can win and I know you're doing this on purpose just to be a piece of shit, I will. As you can see on my channel right now, I have a game of how long was that thing? Let's see.
Uh,
40 minutes, I believe. Yeah, 45 minutes. It took 45 minutes, and what you didn't see was the 15 minutes beforehand he was doing that. I wasn't going to concede and give this man the victory because I'm not going to negotiate with this actual terrorist.
how saltiest Magic the Gathering arena player alive? Yeah. 44 minutes and 2 seconds.
And
Yeah,
it's
no.
40, and it wasn't even, and it was a control deck. He was playing an aggro deck. He was playing mono blue aggro. There's no reason for you to take that long. You're just being a piece of shit.
I'm so out of the loop with Magic. Wait, that's actually a thing right now. It's mono blue aggro.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Well, technically it's called mono
Alright.
blue tempo because you just kind of play on curve, but it's
Well,
aggro
yeah, it's
effectively.
with aggro. Tempo is, in my opinion, just a fancy word of saying I have a. It's like the hipster way of saying I'm an aggro deck.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm a tempo
effectively.
deck. So you don't have if you get bad RNG or luck or whatever, your tempo sucks and you're
Yeah.
mm.
So besides the whole MTG thing, how's your gaming life on your end, fam?
Elden Ring, Tiny Tina's Wonderland. What else we got here? Oh, and Fortnite. I've actually been playing no build Fortnite. And it's surprisingly fun.
Okay. I am not into shooters, but I'm also was
Oh,
never one of those people who was like, "Oh man, Fortnite's a bad game." I've never thought it was a
it's
bad
never.
game.
It was never a bad game. It's just when if you play in build mode, when it first came out, no one knew, how to build anything or whatever. It was just quickly throw something in at you to block. But nowadays, that the game has been explored and, people have gotten better at it.
Hmm.
You start just building these goddamn skyscraper monoliths, Taj Mahals, whatever the hell you want to call them, and it's just like, goddamn, stop it. And
The
it's just
funniest.
it's exhausting, is what that is.
Yeah. I've heard a really funny quote about, "Oh man, I'm tired of shooting these kids and them gentrification the entire area by building an entire housing district around themselves."
Mm-hmm. And that's how it goes. That's why I like the no build mode. It's actually fun.
There was a
And
time where like,
I'd
uh,
recommend it. It's fun.
oh yeah, I'm not doubting it's fun. It's just I know with my slow
Yeah.
boomer ass reaction times, I just can't keep up with these kids nowadays, man. Like I've been back when I was teaching, I watched some of my students actually play the game, and I'm like,
Just
how?
just just pick up a drum shotgun. That's all you need to just drum shotgun, turn your brain up and go.
No. It's insane. They've been doing shit like, all right, I have been shot. I'm going to build a 10-story building that has perfect alignment for me to climb, jump out, use this explosion grenade to get my extra boost, fly over, one cap this guy with my sniper rifle, quick
Hmm.
change my shotgun, shoot this guy. And I'm like, how do
Yep.
you do this? How do you like be able to triangulate all of this and you can barely do your geometry homework, Jimmy? What do you
Because
mean?
ironically, he's failing geometry because what he's doing requires actual good understanding of geometry.
Exactly. So I'm like, you could do all this while not even thinking, and you could barely figure out your sine, cosine, and tangents. What do you mean?
Children.
He was a good kid, but
It's just a matter of kids, in that scenario, it's just a matter of kids, finding something that they don't. No one finds school interesting, and if you do, you're a fucking nerd.
oh, most
And you
definitely,
know
I can't
what?
even
Good for
argue.
you. Good for you. My girlfriend, she loved school. Well, I don't know if she loved it or not, but she enjoyed her school. She was teacher's pet kind of thing, you know. She was the kid who was like, hey, homework assignment. I think no, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. I want to make that joke, but she wasn't. I myself, on the other hand, nah, I hated school, and
Me too,
you know,
honestly.
and yeah, and you were part of the school system too now though, so you know what? You got teacher hair.
Oh my god, I do miss my every once in a while I miss my teaching days, but then it's like I remember the goods of teaching where it was always fun, and then I remembered all the shit that happened around it, and I'm like, you know what? I don't think I need to go back. Oh, you're still calling me, wanting me to come back? Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Feel that? What's another fun thing we can rant and rave about that
I want to
just
hear about your Elden Ring experience. Is what I want to hear about.
I mean, I'm a veteran of the Soul series, so it's not nothing. Okay, Margit did just completely blindside me though.
He blindsided everyone, fam.
Exactly. I'm like, okay, first major boss. This
Yup.
this should be relatively easy. And
Yup.
then I'm like, excuse me, did you miss the part where you're the first major boss and you're supposed to just kind of roll over? He's like, no, 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 no.
Did you
Hold
forget the
this.
part where I don't give a fuck?
Did you forget the part where you're supposed to put these foolish ambitions to rest?
I'm saying.
Okay, but can we just talk about how that is just a fucking hardcore goddamn line, and I love it.
Oh yeah, he's literally saying, "Sit the fuck down and get the fuck out. Who the fuck do you think you are?" And I love it.
I'm just like, oh, and you get him to like quarter health, half health. Oh, warrior veins, warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished. It's like, damn, dude, you just gonna shit talk me the entire time, and you just, dude, can we not? Like, I
No,
get it. You're
no,
better than
he
me,
needs to. He's trying to demoralize you to the point of you quitting the fucking game.
and I wonder how many people actually did stop because of him.
I I wouldn't be. I'd be willing to bet that a good million out of our 13 million have stopped because of him.
Now I'm stuck on Godfrey. I still haven't even finished my first playthrough. 150 plus some odd hours. I'm still not done.
I got to my finishing point was 85, and I know I missed a shit ton of stuff.
Honestly, I have been exploring every nook and cranny. Like, yeah, I want everything. I want to experience everything in my first go, and that
Oh
way when I start doing my multiple new game pluses or whatever, I'll just be like, okay, we're here now.
yeah, and it's not that I don't want to do that. I didn't want to. I wanted to do that too, but there'd be a case of all right. I'm looking around. I'm pretty sure I've hit everything in this area. Okay, I think I'm good. I talk to my friends or talk to my coworkers. What do you mean I missed a face in Stormrick in
Oh
Stormvale
yeah.
Castle?
I actually missed several like major, well, let's say major, but like grace points throughout the world, like especially in Caelid,
Yep.
because I never followed the path. Turns out if you follow the path, there's grace points on the way that were very helpful that I completely missed.
There's a reason why I look for every single message. I don't care where that message is, as long as it's not a place of clearly trying to get me killed. I'm reading that message. Those helped a lot.
That's what I love about them. But what I also hate about them is just the ones of people trying to be funny. It's obvious cliff of death. Just jump. I am below. Uh huh.
Uh,
Uh huh. This wasn't funny the first time I read it, and it wasn't funny now. The millionth time later. Can I get new
yeah,
material?
like
Get new material? Something.
I'm saying, see, those are like, you know what? Those are probably the exact same people who intentionally slow play an MTG.
Actually are.
Like shit, what are you doing? Why? What? Okay, so here's the thing that really confuses me about that. First of all, even if someone did fall for your thing and get killed, how would you know to actually even get the enjoyment of being a piece of shit? So what's the point of you putting this down?
Yeah, it's not gonna trick anyone
I
at
don't
all.
agree on that one
And
though.
I mean, well, I mean, it'll trick people for sure, but like you will never know.
Exactly. Why
What's that
wouldn't you want
line
to help out
from?
your fellow man?
Nah, fuck the fellow man. Apparently, what's that line from Darkest Dungeon? Hold on.
Uh, Overconfidence is a slow, insidious killer. That one.
Nah. Curious is the trap maker's art,
Yep.
his efficient efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes. There you
Yeah,
go. Apparently.
that is very apt for all those people putting down these messages just to try to get people killed for some reason. I don't get why.
Assholes, that's why.
It's pure and simple. Because it's like, when I put down a message, I'm like, all right, I had trouble understanding seeing this thing. So I'm going to help out the person so that they don't have trouble. And it's really nice. There have been legitimate boss fights I won because I was out of Estus Flask. And then out of nowhere, oh, message was appraised. Let's win.
See, that was me during the early part of the game when fighting Margit. He was about to hit me, and suddenly, boom, I'm about to die, and then suddenly, oh, thank God. I still
Right?
died, but it was still like, hey, thank you guys.
It's a real good system. It's a real good system that actually incentivizes you
It,
to help people.
then that's the thing. It's been like that since Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Just people don't realize that because people are scared to step into the Dark Souls game. But Elden Ring, do it, people. Play it. It's very good. Very
Yeah.
good. There's a lot more quote unquote accessibility options
Honestly,
in
I
that one, and yeah,
Like,
recommend it.
honestly, I truly believe that this one, more so than any, is okay. I think the hardest bosses are harder than any other Souls games,
Hmm.
but I think overall, with how many options you have of just cheesing the boss, there's all the different ways to fight the boss, with how prominent magic is, with how easy it is to power stance, and how easy it is to level strength and shit to like combo stagger bosses. I think this is legitimately the easiest one if you give it the time and respect to be the easiest one.
Motherfucking Azure Comet.
Exactly. Like,
I I legitimately do hate that combo though, because it's just like that's too easy.
yeah, but I don't hate
But
that
you
it's
know
there.
what? I don't hate it that it's there either. It's fucking hilarious to watch. It's
Yeah.
like, man, I summoned you to help me, not to solo something. Damn.
Oh, I know the exact
That's
video you're
why.
talking about.
That is that is why when because I do summon for people because it's fun and I
Yeah.
enjoy having people. So when
Wait,
I
actually, no. You're
summon
trying to have
someone,
fun in a Souls game? Fucking casual.
nah,
No, I'm
yeah,
kidding.
I know, right? God forbid. I also use Ashes of War and Spirit Summons, so
Oh, gross.
get
Get your casualness
fucked.
out of here. Everyone knows that if
Also,
you, unless you beat the game at Soul level 1 with the broken
oh yeah,
straight sword, you didn't actually play the game. You
exactly.
cheated yourself.
You cheated yourself. No, but fucking what was it? I would every time though I would see like summoning people and I'm looking through your gear like oh you got a staff we're hard passing you buddy I am not having you run the risk of
Of
Azure
one shot the
comboing
boss?
something for me. I'm not having that. If I'm, if, you're going to die with me fighting Millennia, okay?
Speaking
I'm
of
not.
a one shot at the boss, what are the chances that you think that FromSoft has noticed Let Me Solo Her and he's gonna be added as an NP summonable NPC in some like DLC?
I would imagine that is relatively high. At least some nod to him in some shape, form, or way, because you don't do what he did and get such notoriety, or people who don't even know about the game know about this dude wearing a pothead in underwear. Just
Mm-hmm.
you just don't. And the dude apparently just got through his over 1,000
Yup.
assist,
Yup. I did
which
look
is
for him
also
personally when I
spurred.
played, didn't find him, but yeah.
Hmm, I managed to find someone who, that's actually how I quote unquote beat her. I didn't beat her at all. I had somebody else do it because some dude noticed his name was Can I solo her? I'm like, you know what, buddy? Sure. By the way, I accidentally summoned somebody else, so you're gonna have to a little bit more health, that much more health to go through. The dude did it.
Nice.
The other helper, he got fucking demolished, but nah, that dude, I'm just like, I'm gonna stand back and let you do this. You wanted this, so there was a point where he got really close to dying. I'm like, okay, he's gonna die, and this is great. I'll run it back, and
Yeah,
then I
get my run
won't
back.
have. I'll get my run back, and no, he brought it back. I'm like, what the fuck? You were supposed to die.
Nah, fail. I wanted to solo her. I even asked nicely.
Yep, and he did, and I was happy. Well, bittersweet, bittersweet, because I didn't. I mean, I'm so mad about my best attempt. I was so close. My
Dude.
best attempt, she was like 25% or less. And I'm like, okay, just don't joke. And then I panicked,
Dude,
rolled in, rolled into it.
dude, I literally the during the episode I did kill her. One of my attempts, I actually killed her as she killed me, but it didn't register because she was saying her line about losing, and I'm like, what do you mean? No, she's dead, but she's dead. No, oh my god,
That would hurt.
oh it
That
hurts
would
so
hurt.
bad. It hurt so fucking bad, my guy.
I believe that.
Uh, okay.
All right,
So
motherfuckers out there, you lovely people. Tell us what y'all think. It grinds your gears, and yeah, we'll be back with another one of these. Hopefully, maybe probably next year, since that seems to be
that
the
seems to be the
trend.
trend, right? One a year? One a year?
One a year, maybe not. Anyhow, Jam, thank you.
Yep,
It was
yep.
fun. Catch
I'm
you later
gonna,
about that.
you know what I'm gonna do? I've been putting this off for too long. I'm gonna start my new LP. I'm starting Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster.
Hell yeah, good shit.
I'm saying
Good shit.
I've seen it's so beautiful.
It
I need to go
is.
play that game now, man. You understand?
It's fun. All right, go enjoy that Final Fantasy.
I
Also,
shall.
highly recommend Final Fantasy 9 too for Final Fantasy 9 also.
I'm. I've heard. I've basically I heard there were some leaks, so I'm hopeful.
What? Hold up. Before we end, what are these leaks?
Give me a second. I can find them again. Final Fantasy
Of 9
9
Remaster?
leaks. Okay, so a while ago there were a lot of games that got leaked on through Nvidia's like showcasing, hey, we have all of these different games that are becoming to Nvidia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um one of the game there was a back when before Chrono Cross got announced at all, one of the games that was leaked alongside Chrono Cross was Final Fantasy IX. So people are like, man, there's no way they're gonna do Final Fantasy. They're not gonna do Chrono Cross remake. We got Chrono Cross remake. So now there is rumors as well as
Hmm.
Square Enix randomly adding the FF9 Japanese trailer to the YouTube account. Yes, the Nvidia GeForce Now leaks back
Hmm.
in September.
Hmm. I will have to get. Wait. I do recall hearing about this because wasn't Final Fantasy Tactics on that too?
Um, I'm not sure about Final Fantasy. Let me check. Let me check.
All I know is there's a few games in there
Yep,
I'm not holding my breath about
yep. It
because
was the leaks were Chrono Cross, Kingdom Hearts 4, Final Fantasy 9 was on the list, and then Final Fantasy Tactics and Ogre. We got Chrono Cross. Hearts 4 has been confirmed. So if we get Tactics Ogre, it's basically a shoe in that we're gonna get 9 as well.
damn. Well, look forward to that, people,
Right?
or don't. Your choice.
I'm looking
One
forward
thing,
to it.
if I want, or see, the thing that I want is from Blue Point because they had took interest in remastering Legend of Dragoon,
Ooh, man, that would be awesome.
and Blue Point did an amazing job with Demon Souls. They
Yep.
did an amazing job with Shadow of the Colossus. You
Yep.
know what? Would like to hear an up-to-date version of Dart's theme. It's one of the hardest themes out there, but
Yep.
that's just me.
Here's hoping.
Okay, people. Okay, people. You all have a good one now.
Yep. So yeah, for everyone watching, I want you all to have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you're at. But for right now, I'm out. Later.
Bye.